this afternoon. The Atlanta Dream hosts the defending, presented by Gatorade. It's the 13 games at home down the stretch, and the opening team of the Liberty, Natasha Cloud, will get the first possession rolling here. New York 2-1 on the season series. The home team has won every game this year. Miesemann down low, spinning away from the double team, fading away, can't get it. And a rebound for the Eagles. Atlanta coming off an impressive victory over Minnesota. In fact, the Dream are the only team to defeat the top-ranked Lynx 2 times this season. 5 to shoot, Pow into the lane, defense collapses, ripped away. Solid D there by the Liberty. Miesemann over to Cloud, they run the 2-man game. Miesemann fading to the corner, and that's one of the turns. And Miesemann's been terrific, double figures in 8 of her last 9 games as Hillman rolls to the cup and an easy 2 as Atlanta gets on the board.
Talk about terrific. Naz Hillman from Atlanta had glowing things to say about what Naz has brought to the team this season. Her energy, her leadership, and then her on the court play has been on another level.
Jones, corner 3, too strong. Miesemann tries to keep it alive. Howard scoops it up and initiates the break. Pace of play with Atlanta. You wanted to point it out, it's a lot different than what New York's been facing lately. The Dream currently the slowest team in the league. Here's Gray, lines it up, and a deep 3 is good.
That much off Alicia Gray. Second in the W and 3s made.
Shooting 39% on the year is Gray. As we mentioned, career high in points, rebounds, and assists. Knocks it out of bounds, 17 and 19 respectively. Cloud, some fancy footwork. Couple of pump fakes. It's a long 2, but impressive shot.
Nifty. Shot clock winding down, using the step.
Averaging just under 11 points over the last 8 outings. Said she has to score more and distribute more with Ionescu out of the lineup.
Yeah, from a leadership standpoint, they will rely so much on Cloud this afternoon.
Hillman for 3, that's short. Johannes coming off the handoff, flips it back to Jones, left wide open, toes the line. Can't get the friendly. Pow getting the screen from Jones. Gray up top, back over to Howard. 7 to shoot. Hillman rolling again. Hillman attacking the cup, swatted by Jones. Clears the airspace. But then this time it's scooped up by Howard. A lazy backcourt turnover for New York.
Yeah, too nonchalant.
Howard the drive, bothered by Miesemann. Jones right there. And the offensive rebound, that's what she does best. Jones, 3rd in the league in offensive rebounding at just under 3 per game. 4-time All-Star, key offseason acquisition for Atlanta. Miesemann down low, gets prime real estate, puts it off the glass.
And I love the ball movement at that baseline, and Miesemann with a nice dive to the basket on time.
Pow skirts around the paint. Atlanta working it around. Jones trying to post up Miesemann. Great ball movement this possession by Atlanta. Pow rewards the unselfishness. Enter Maya Caldwell at the scorer's table, getting set to check in. Atlanta now 4 of 8. Miesemann down low. Phoebish, her 3, no good. So the Liberty. Gray off the ball screen, draws 3, flips it to Jones. Beautiful pass as she goes off the window. So an early scoring flurry from Atlanta. They race out to a 12-4 lead. Some efficient, unselfish.
Yeah, by her peers, she's often said she's the most underrated player in the league as Kennedy Burke slashes down the lane. Love the aggressiveness from her early to get to the basket.
So Kennedy Burke.
Depth, I think the way that she's versatile, knocking down the 3, getting to the free throw line like you talked about, but also a good cutter off the ball. Confidence. You know, Natasha Cloud said she feels like she'll lean on Kennedy Burke a little bit more today with 8 on the roster.
Also checking in Rebecca near the playoffs.
I mean, New York was one of the deepest teams with a full roster, and so the players that they have available are good players. Beck Gardner, a great 2-way guard, great in transition, and to me, defense is her calling card.
Turnover by Jones leads to another 3 from Gray, so Atlanta punishing the carelessness of New York.
Catch and shoot 3 from Gray. This game, something Sandy Brondello wanted to limit.
Cloud trying to match Trey for Trey, can't get it. 3 New York turnovers already for the Dream. Caldwell tied up by Gardner, so that'll be a...
You must be disruptive defensively.
So far, Howard is the only starter that hasn't scored for Atlanta. Howard, long 3, in and out. I was about to say, she probably heard me right there. Has something to prove. Howard's been terrific in the 6 games she's been back since missing a month with an injury. One of just a handful of players going 16-4-4. Jones rumbling through the paint, ball poked away, ricochets off the...
Started with Caldwell. I think she got her hand in there, a bit of a deflection, and didn't allow it to be a clean drive for Jones.
4th New York turnover this quarter. Howard back over to Caldwell, trying to take Phoebish off the bounce, retreats the dribble. Griner gets tangled up down low. Howard with the loose rock, baseline fadeaway, threats 1.
A good sign for...
Now all 5 starters have scored here, Ice. Phoebish curling, draws 2. Jones looking for the 3-point line, step back, her cast is good. And Jonquel Jones has full percentage chart in the W, thanks to a recent flurry. Howard, no good. Loose ball, Caldwell gets it, high arcing shot, ripped down. Nia Coffey, some early returns off the bench. 4 to shoot, Caldwell gets it inside to Griner. 2 to shoot, Griner has to put it up. Tough shot, partially blocked. Loose ball on the floor, scooped up by Gray. In the corner, Caldwell open, look for 3. Atlanta starting to pour it on here in the first quarter.
Not going to capitalize getting that many offensive rebounds in one possession. And the best time to shoot the 3 is off the offensive rebound when the defense is scrambling.
Atlanta, again, the #1 rebounding team in the league. Cloud for 3 off the front of the rim. Cloud tries to pick him in the open floor, a bit of a gamble. New York scrambles back on defense. Howard wants to take Phoebish right off the drive. A little kiss off the glass and some beautiful touch.
The stopping, known for her 3, but she is so good in the mid-range.
New York just 3 of 9 from the field. Atlanta 9 of 18. Jones another triple. Yep. She is in a groove right now.
That's a good play call. Right, give it right back to, but now can New York get a stop? Looks like they're in zone, and that wasn't a great zone possession.
Gray unimpeded to the cup. Griner keeps it alive. Caldwell jab step back over to Coffey. 7 to shoot. Howard on the perimeter. Burke defending. Wants a contested 3. Cloud with the rebound. Phoebish trying to use the screen this time. It goes left. Beautiful take with the right hand.
Every player on the floor for New York has to be able to reject the ball screen.
Just under 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. 9 to shoot for Atlanta. Coffey left alone on an island. Here's Gray. Quick drive, blows right by Phoebish. Stop and pop. Work with here. Jones in the corner. Pump fake. Step back. Jones looking for a 3rd 3. Skips off the rim. Atlanta can hang for the final shot of 6 seconds. Howard using the screen from Griner. 4 seconds. Howard going to have to operate here soon. Howard step back 3, and that's going to be a foul before the shot. And now it's Phoebish on the